Hello there. I wanted to show you some things about keyboards, get gold and silver out of them. This is the older, or a older style. It's got all these extra buttons up here, and it's got these here, which is something I watch out for. And on the, this is a plain one. It's got the buttons up here, and that's about it. Now, I'm taking most of the screws out of this. Got a couple left. I'll get them out. But I found some keyboards that had some interesting stuff in them. And a keyboard like this, near as I can figure, there may be somewhere between 20 and 30 cents worth of silver in it. And that's it. And then you gotta figure in the cost of whatever you use to get it out. Maybe I didn't get all the screws out. Well, like my old daddy used to say, if it don't fit, get a bigger hammer. Now here's the mylar. You get two sheets of it. There are actually 3 sheets. One of them's clear. The clear one has got all kinds of holes in it. This garbage. These mylars. All these connector, I guess you call them wires, are silver. As you can tell, there's not much in there. But there is something else I do use them for. On these, that there's a process, there's a step in the process of doing some of this that involves you put water in here. And I found out they leak. So you cut this to fit inside here, and it actually works as a good magnet. So at least that's one thing. You have to find a spot where there's no holes in it. And then the rest of this, anyway, you got this little thing here, LED. I don't know, I might look into that, sand that a little bit, see what kind of metal's on it. And the rest of it's garbage. Oops. A little bit of copper. This all goes in the garbage. This one, I ran into one time that had one of those card readers on it. Any of y'all are old enough to remember, back a few years, you go into Sears or one of the other department stores, you buy something, at the register, they would take your card and they would slide it through the keyboard. Well, I found one that actually had gold boards in it, but it had the reader in it. Okay, where's that other screw? I don't know. They like to hide them underneath these things sometimes. Feel around, you can find them or whatever. I don't see any on this one. Some kind of clamp. Ow, that hurts. I don't know. There'll be a way to get this thing apart. may have to resort to what my daddy said. Don't fit, get a bigger hammer. What is that? Well, I have no idea. Other than that, too much trash. This thing's still. See what we got here. Ribbon wire. And it looks silver. There's an IC chip on there. There may be some monolithic capacitors. Not much. Still don't know why those things coming apart. I just had a hidden screw somewhere, I bet you. If I turn this thing over the other way right now, all these things are going to fall out. They almost already did. We built this one different. Let's see some screws. You know, if a fellow would save up these screws, put them in a 5-gallon bucket, I don't think it'd take too long to fill that bucket up. Yeah, make a few dollars. That's some low-grade board. I figure, well, that's about it. All this other stuff, garbage. I've never seen one. All these rubber pieces just, they hang on there. They're stuck. That's better. There's some large areas to make gaskets out of. One of these days I'll take this one and what I've got left up there. I've got a bunch of pieces up there that will go in my incinerator, and I'll burn them all up and see what comes out of it. This is all a little bit of silver. So if somebody wants to sell you a keyboard to recycle, forget it. I wouldn't pay 20 cents for one of these. But if somebody gives them to you, that's different. That looks like it. And it might be silver. Yeah, it probably is. But burn them all down, pull them up, burn them all down and put them in my blender. Yeah. And that's so much for keyboards. But like I said, I've heard that there is about 25 cents worth of, 20 to 30 cents worth of silver in each one. And like this one sold, it's got a health warning on the back of it. It says may damage your shoulders, neck, body, whatever. But I guess that's about it. Don't forget to subscribe, like the video, If you've got any suggestions, ideas, or helpful hints, leave a message down below. Doing the best I can with what I got. So, see you on the next one.